Sitting on the doorstep of the house I can't afford, I can feel you there, thinking of a reason where it's really not very hard to love you, even though you nearly lost my heart. How can I explain the meaning of a love? It fits so tight, closer than a glove. Sitting on a pebble by the river, playing guitar, wondering if we're really ever gonna get that far. Do you know there's something wrong? 'Cause I felt it all along. I can see your face in the mirrors of my mind. Will you still be there? But really not so clever as we seem to think we are. We've always got our troubles and we'll solve them in the bar. As days go by, we seem to drift apart. If I could only find a way to keep hold of your heart. Sitting on a pebble by the river, playing guitar, wondering if we're really ever gonna get that far. Do you know there's something wrong? 'Cause I felt it all along. Sitting in the valley as I watch the sun go down, I can see you there, thinking of a reason where it's really not very hard to love you, even though you nearly lost my heart. When will we know when the change is gonna come? I've got a good feeling, and it's coming from the sun. Sitting on a pebble by the river, playing guitar, wondering if we're really ever gonna get that far. Do you know there's something wrong? We'll stick together 'cause we're strong. Hey folks, it's going to be a guitar lesson for Valotte by Julian Lennon, one of my all-time favorite Julian Lennon songs. Just a fabulous song. Real quick, a Julian Lennon story. If you saw the thumbnail, I had the privilege, the honor, the thrill of seeing Julian Lennon perform in 1985. I was in college at the time in upstate New York. Julian came to Albany, and I saw him at a small theater. It was just a fantastic show. After the show, I was on the streets cheering for Julian, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say now, a little a little scream boy, whatever you want to call it. And Julian was so kind and gracious. He came out of the theater window and waved to us. That's the picture I posted as the thumbnail. It's a picture I took on the street of Julian outside the theater right after the show. And then I also realized I had the old ticket stub from the show, so I kind of combined that for the thumbnail for today's lesson. I got to say, it was such a fabulous show. It was a really tough time. It had only been about 4 calendar years since his father had died. There was so much expectation, anticipation for Julian, and his show was just wonderful. And I have to say, when Julian performed Valotte, when he performed this, when he sat down at the piano and just started this, I don't think there was a dry eye in the house. It just sounded so much like his father. It was just a mesmerizing performance. I'm going to drop a link in my description to Julian playing Valotte during the 1985 tour. It wasn't at the Albany show that I saw. I couldn't find a video for that, but it's a very, very similar performance. So I'm going to drop that if you're interested. But again, thank you to Julian for such a great show, and thank you for really healing at that time. I can't imagine what you were going through, but you seemed to really be in tune with what all the fans were going through, and it was just a wonderful performance. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think Julian's encores were Day Tripper and Stand By Me. So Julian really embraced his father at that time. I mean, he always has, but it was just such a healing thing. So again, I really appreciate what Julian did for all of us. Hopefully you've had the chance to see Julian live, and he's become such an all-around great artist and musician. I'm sure John is so proud of his firstborn son. And I've been meaning to post a Julian Lennon lesson for so long. I've been derelict in my duties, but finally here it is, Valotte. So now, with no further ado, here, let's go to the lesson. I have the guitar in standard tuning. I'm not using a capo. This is a piano ballad for the most part. Julian plays this live. He's a really great pianist as well as guitarist. So it's just my guitar arrangement. There's a lot of funky piano chords, as I call them. So I've tried to simplify things a little bit, just a solo guitar arrangement, but play this your own way. You can certainly play along to the record with these chords. So we're going to start with a C major. So the verses are going to start in a descending bass pattern on a C. So we're going to start with a C, and then a C over B, then a C over B flat, to an A7. So again, that introduction, it's sitting on the doorstep of the house that I can't afford. I forgot the words. So it's C, C over B, C over B flat, A7, to an F. I'm going to add the F sharp bass note, to a B7, to an E minor. Now the next part is E minor, C major 7th, B minor 7th, playing that bar on the 2nd fret, to an A minor 7th, and then a quick B minor 7th, back to the E minor, C major 7th, to a B minor 7th. Now I'm going to do an A sus4, but I'm going to play that on the 5th fret. You could play it a regular A sus4, but I like the voicing here. So it's like an F major 7th shape, just slid up to the 5th fret, and A, just going to add the sus4, and then you're back to the E minor, C major 7th, B minor 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7th, back to the E minor, C major 7th, B minor 7th, back to the A sus4. And now the piano part is, I'm just going to play an A flat over the piano, to a C. And the first time through, he plays the A flat again. And now the next part of the song. Sitting on a pebble by the river, playing guitar. So that's an A minor 7th, to a D, to a G, or a G major 7th, whichever you like. I'm just going to play a G, because I want to add that C over G. I just kind of like that, G. Then, here's the beautiful progression, to a G sharp minor, to a C sharp, to an F sharp. So I'm playing that all barred. I'm going to play a G sharp minor at the 4th fret, to a C sharp major at the 4th fret, to an F sharp major at the 2nd fret. Just hold that. And then you're just going to go to a G, to an F, and just repeat that. G, to an F, G, F, to a G. Then you're going to go up to an A. But you can hear I'm adding the third string at the fourth fret to my A chord, so it's going to sound like that. And I think there's 6 beats. Then you're back, C. I can see your face in the mirrors of your mind. And everything else is the same. So I'm not going to repeat the guitar lesson. If you want to watch it, just watch it again. But that's all the parts. Now, Julian, and the composers, they switch it up a little bit. But that's all you need to know. So just play along to the record and you figure out kind of the little changes. And on the guitar solo part, that's just, the chords are just that E minor, the C major 7th, the B minor 7th, that same part. That's what's playing underneath that. So that's all you need, folks, for Valotte. What a beautiful, beautiful song by Julian Lennon. Thanks again, Julian, if you're watching somehow, for your great performance in 1985. Thank you for all you've given us. I mean, Julian is a prolific songwriter, artist. I mean, I just see things all the time by Julian Lennon. So I'm glad, I'm really happy I was finally able to post my first Julian Lennon lesson on this channel. Definitely more to come in the future. But this one is, to me, the big one. It's so special because I remember it so much from that concert. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Take care.